Welcome back to Crystal Vision Therapy. We are on episode 3. Happy New Year. It's been such a crazy 2020, even beginning to 2021, but we made it and we are here. I'm your host, of course, Deisha Robinson. I want to just thank you for just even spending 5 minutes with me today. Today, we are going to talk about the Trina effect. And you're probably like, what's going on? One of the therapies that I absolutely am obsessed with is something called narrative therapy. Narrative therapy tells us is that there's nothing more powerful than the stories that we tell ourselves about ourselves. And what around us kind of reinforces that narrative, right? That story. And the way to kind of heal trauma, heal confidence issues is to recreate a new story about yourself, and really claim it, make that your identity, and move forward and look for things in the world, people that reinforces this new idea, because sometimes we are traumatized by who we think we are. So when we talk about narratives, right? To me, nothing is more influential when we talk about narratives than rap, hip hop, right? Because they they tell you stories about who they are, whether it's true or not, who they want you to believe they are, right? It's depending on what you listen to. So Trina in particular, her biggest claim to fame was, I'm the baddest. You're not going to find anybody like me. I'm just the best thing that ever happened to the world since sliced bread. I'm the baddest. I'm the baddest chick. And people really subscribe to that. You want to kind of hang out with someone who thinks that, who feels like I'm the baddest. You're like, oh, what's that about? I want to hang out with that person because, they say it so much that you believe it. You're like, no, she's definitely the baddest. And maybe there are people who are 10 times as bad, but because she says it, right? Every song, every tagline, she talks about how she's the baddest. You believe her. So how does that apply to us? So what we're going to do for 2021 is we're going to just create a whole new narrative. We're not going to talk about, I am this way because of what I've been through. We're going to talk about who you are in spite of those things. We're going to talk about who you want to be. And we're going to work on being that person this year. So I'm excited. It is the Trina effect. I'm going to call it the Trina challenge. What's your narrative for 2021? What's your narrative even moving forward? Who's around you? Who are you? And it doesn't have to be who you've been up to this point. It could be who you want to be, and that's okay. And I want you to say it so much, right, that you believe it, because there's something to that. I want to thank you guys for spending, 5 minutes of your time with me. Don't forget to do your homework. And if you want to, I would love for you guys to drop your new narratives below.